Alright, so I just got back from the gym. I'm sitting outside my dad's place. It's Christmas Eve. I went to the gym, got nearly there, and I realized I forgot my camera. Drive all the way back, get the camera, get to the gym, ready to start shooting, and don't have a battery in my camera. That was a blunder. So now I'm here and I'm talking. We're having a little chat here. Was what we're doing. The gym was really packed, which is cool to see. People got that dog in them. They're going to get some workouts in. Some of the things I've been thinking about coming back from the Daedalus break-in and what I want to be doing tactically moving forward and just more emotionally. I leave and I want to start meditating a lot more. I used to meditate like religiously morning and night, and I'm not sure I'll go back to that because sometimes it just becomes a chore, and that's not what you want. You want something that's like high intentionality. I want to start integrating like high intentionality practices back into what I'm doing and making sure anything I do throughout the day is almost a meditation. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look. I know very many people would say, oh, just meditate, just do that. But the reality is, and I've felt this way, you start to only be able to be present when you're meditating. And I really think the powerful thing is learning how to like be in that state or a similar type of state when you're just doing everything you're doing. Part of the inspiration of that is like listening to some of the HF0 team, famous, not famous yet, but getting quite famous, fun, but does a residency that's like very intense. It's like a 12-week almost monastic like monk experience where you basically, they take care of like everything for you, and you just like, the point is the only thing you do is eat, sleep, work out, and work on the number one biggest problem in your business. And to the point is like at the expense of everything else. And they're basing it off this, I won't call them retreats, but like 10-day long meditation monastery experiences called Vipassana that many of them have done before and are big proponents of. I am really focusing on little paper cuts that happen like emotionally that many times that most people, including myself, just skip over. It adds up. It's like cavities, but in your like body and your spirit and your emotional health. Basically, like, be better at brushing my teeth, like, emotionally and spiritually. I mean, for many reasons, chiefly just to have better clarity and to make sure I'm doing the work I want to be doing and bringing the things in the world I want to be bringing. I really want to create beautiful things that inspire other people to create beautiful things and help people and give more. That's kind of what I'm always asking myself, like, how can I withstand more? How can I give more to people? And build things that are actually helpful to people. Obviously, that's my intention, and I have a long way to go to actually be doing those things. But you get to be here, a part of that journey of bringing these types of things in the world. On the emotional side, that's what I've been really thinking about as I come back. On the more tactical side, pretty much my plan is the next, it's Christmas, day or two to mostly just really reflect on how I'm talking about the business, how I'm talking about the ICP, what's my strategy of actually getting in front of them and like what's actually valuable to them. There are people in the space that are doing things similar with browser agents and kind of this Vibe browser agent builder, Vibe employee builder almost, right? But none of them have really hit yet. There's only one actually that I can think of that's like pretty close to maybe my vision in terms of like functionality, but they haven't actually taken the market. And so I think that's kind of a red flag that I need to research more and understand and figure out how I'm going to do something different. And then, right after Christmas, I'll be finishing up some coding that I need to get done for a pilot that is right now a free pilot, but I want to get them converted. And they've been pretty clear with me what they need to see in terms of results to convert to a paid pilot. And so if I can have between Christmas and let's say, the 2nd or 3rd of January, have that done and ready for them. So when they come back to work, we can kind of hit the ground running with the paid pilot. That'd be a huge win. And at that point, I would start reaching out to investors again. I'll be basically leveraging some of the new connections that I made through the break-in, get a referral to YC through Daedalus. I think I made a good impression on the Daedalus team, and I think they see how good of an engineer I am. They see how good I am being able to pitch, see how good I am able to talk, and how well-rounded I am, how good I am at making content. And I think they could give me a really good referral there. And ideally get an interview and see if I can actually get into YCs. I mean, honestly, if I was really dreaming, what I'd love to do is be able to get into HF0 and like not raise any other money but from them, do their deal of $1 million for 5%, go and do their 12-week program and just like take it to the next level. I don't really need a ton of money beyond $1 million, I think, to really go to like get to the next level of the company and take it to the next milestones. I think $1 million is about perfect, and it's like that would just be such a good deal, from on so many levels, from the equity to the program, which I think would be amazing, and I think I would do really well in. Some people, maybe say they like it and all that, but they don't have what it takes to actually like leverage it and and get the most out of it. So, and I think I do. You know, I'm kind of that person that's very used to disciplined living, and so I think it could really amplify me for sure. That's kind of my plan. Spoke about what I've been thinking about emotionally, what I've been thinking about in terms of tactically. Overall, I'm just very excited to spend a little time with family, enjoy it, and then get back to work. This will come out after Christmas, but Merry Christmas, all you guys. Happy holidays. Talk to you soon.